Hello and welcome to Wigs with Liz. My name's Liz and I wear wigs, and I'm sending you all so much love for the new year. I hope you're all excited, getting ready for it in real time as I record this, and I'm excited to do a video with you guys today. So today I'm going to be showing you and sharing with you my first Jon Renau wig. I'm pretty sure I haven't reviewed a Jon Renau wig before. I have got another one coming soon in the new year because I've managed to get two Jon Renau pieces pretty much brand new from eBay. You know, if you've been watching me for a while, you guys all know that I've been getting quite a few bargains from eBay lately, so it's always really good to keep an eye on it. And I've had this wig for a while just sitting there ready for me to do this review, and I thought this is the perfect day as we transition from this year to next year. And this is a great wig. Now, I've only tried it on, I haven't styled it or anything, I've just literally had a look at it when it came, sewn wig clips in, and I've bagged it up ready. And I thought I'm going to wait for the perfect day to do this review, especially because it's a Jon Renau and my first Jon Renau piece. So the wig I'm going to be sharing with you today is Scarlett, and this wig is in Fudgsicle number 6. So it's kind of a chocolatey rich brown. Now again, if I was buying this brand new, it's not a colour I would normally go for myself, because I would perhaps go for a red or kind of a nice blonde or something a bit lighter in the brown. But I thought this is such a great colour, you know, and it was pretty much brand new, this wig, literally been tried on one time. It came with the tags on and everything, so I thought definitely I've got to snap this wig up. And I got this at literally like 60% less than what I would pay if I was buying it brand new. And when I'm on eBay having a look around, you know, I just know which ones I want, you know, the ones that are too good to miss out on. And I'll put them on my watch list and I'll just keep my eye on them. And I'll be like, yeah, I've got to go for that one, I've got to bid on that, or I've got to buy that. And I bid on this one, and I was the only bidder, and I got the wig. So I'm really grateful, and you know, it's really nice for me to be able to review a Jon Renau because I haven't tried one before. So it's going to be really nice to have a feel of the cap and the way it feels on me, being an average size cap size. You know, I'm like a 21-inch head, so I do like them where they just feel nice on me. And I'm excited to really see what the hair's like and see what all the fuss is about the Jon Renau. You know, found out what all the fuss is about Raquel Welch, Ellen Villa, and now we're going to do Jon Renau. So I'm excited. And I have got a Zara coming in January. Okay, so watch this space. So Fudgsicle, the colour 6 Scarlett wig from Jon Renau. So let's have a look at the colour first of all, Fudgsicle. Fudgsicle. So it is a dark chocolate in my opinion. You know, it reminds me of chocolate brownies. You know, when you have a chocolate brownie, the colour of a chocolate brownie. And I'm quite impressed with these darker colours that I've been getting, that they're not as dark as I maybe thought they would be. You know, the dark chocolate in the Godiva's Secret Wigs range is very dark. You know, it's very dark for me. And you can see, obviously, my natural hair is growing through right now. You know, if you're wondering why it looks like this, you know, it's because I'm growing my hair back. And I'm growing in all my natural white. So I'm going to prep my hair for this wig in a second. But, you know, even you can see my own natural hair, even though I've got the white coming through, or the little bit of tinsel, the sparkle, it's still, my hair's still darker than this one. So this is like a really rich chocolate colour, you know, really nice. So even though this isn't a colour I would have usually gone for, because I thought, oh, it might be a little bit too dark, it's just right. It's like the Stella wig that I reviewed. I totally intend to, in the new year, get Stella from Ellen Villa again, because I got that wig pre-owned, very used from eBay, and it's on its last legs, and I really love it. So I would actually get that one again in a chocolate colour and in a lighter colour, perhaps a blonde, maybe a red. I think they do a gorgeous kind of browny red. But I would also get it in a colour like this, which surprises me. So, you know, I do think I'm going to be getting more darker wigs as well moving forward. So I'm going to be getting a whole range of colours here on Wigs with Liz. And if you like Fudgsicle, then this is a great colour. And, you know, the reason that the lady was selling this wig at such a great price, pretty much brand new, is because she didn't like the colour. She said she tried it on with a wig cap and it just didn't suit her. So that's why she put it on eBay. So I'm very lucky to get this wig. You can tell it's in really brand new condition. I haven't needed to wash this wig either because of that. You know, sometimes when I get a wig from eBay, you know, most of the time, if it's been pre-owned, I will give it a good wash and a good condition. But if it comes and I can tell it's pretty much brand new, I don't bother because, you know, the more you wash and condition your wigs, the less life they have in them. So I want to, you know, steer away from that if I can. But I didn't need to with this. It's like it's just come from a manufacturer, you know, like I've just ordered this directly from a wig company. So really happy with the price of this wig and the fact that I've got it off eBay, even though it's a Fudgsicle colour, which is something I wouldn't normally go for. So I love this because Scarlett's got curl. You know, and I'm used to talking about Scarlett from Wiggs. Wigs. That's a mono curly style. That one has been discontinued now, but if you're interested to know what I'm talking about with that one, you can check out my wig review on that one and check out my wig review on Alexa from Wigs because you can cut that to make that into how the Scarlett wig is. So I've also done videos on that, but this is Jon Renau Scarlett, not to be confused with Wigs Scarlett. And this is in the colour Fudgsicle number 6. So I love the colour. Now, when I'm feeling the wig, remember I've only tried this on one time just to make sure it fit me and that's it. So, you know, there is quite a little bit of permatease on this, volume, machine tease, you know, however you want to call it. But it gives it that lift you need. Now, if I turn it inside out, it has got a lace front, but it hasn't got a lace part or anything. So you can part this wherever you want to. I'm just going to get my comb so I can do that. And it's got a lovely lace front on this as well. Pre-cut, remember, on these high-end wigs. And it's got this machine tease and it's also got a little bit of breathability. And it's got all the beautiful wefting that you'd expect on a wig like this. But it's got, instead of the bra strap style adjusters, it's got Velcro ones to make the wig tighter or looser to suit your own head. And it's got the statement Jon Renau label there. So you know it's the real deal. So let's get her on then and have a look at this gorgeous wig. And I'm excited to try it. It's very light when I'm holding it in my finger. You know, so far so good. I've sewn in 2 wig clips. It doesn't need more than that. So let's get my hair ready for this wig. So at the moment I'm actually using 2 bobbles to get my hair out of the way. You know, I haven't done anything to my hair today. All I've done is put a little bit of heat defense spray on when I'm out the shower. You know, I'm putting it up in the shower and then just spray a little bit of heat defense spray on from Tresemme and it's good to go. Okay, so I'm going to put the first bit back here, just get it out the way. I'm going to wrap this round. You know, putting a little pony up here as well, it doesn't affect the wig, you know, and it's getting longer and longer every single day. You know, and on the videos I kind of hide it well, but it's getting longer and longer every day, so it's growing well and it's in the best condition of its life. So she's ready now, my hair is ready. So I'll show you in the mirror what I mean. So I've just put a little pony there, a little pony there. So I've got these shorter pieces which are annoying when I'm trying to push it into a wig, especially in a short wig. You know, look at this little curly piece because my hair's naturally curly and that's another reason why I love these curly styles. But I'm excited to get her on. So I've got my water here as well in case I need to spray her up. But let's get her on. Let me have a look. I don't know where I'm going to part this. It just seems to be parting naturally here anyway. So let me just see if I can free this part up a little bit to make it look a bit more natural. Because, you know, whenever you get these wigs, they come with kind of a crisscross parting. So you have to part it where you want it. And I don't know what it is about these darker wigs. I think it's probably because this was kind of, you know, these darker colours were like my mum's hair colour. My mum used to colour her hair all the time. You know, even when she was ill, she would colour her hair. She wouldn't go out without her hair colour on. You know, if she couldn't colour it with a box dye, she would get one of them sprays, you know, the spray root thing you can put on. And she'd be like, spray my head, because she got a white coming through. She wouldn't dream about growing it through like me. And, you know, this was kind of her colour. So I think that's what it is. I think, you know, it's a little bit of nostalgia when I'm wearing this colour wig. It's reminding me of my mum. And my mum was a real beauty, you know. and I miss her very much. So, you know, but I know she's here with me, watching over me and, you know, connecting with me. And I know that she would really approve of what I'm doing with wigs because it makes me happy and it's my passion and I love it. So let's get her on then. So when you're putting a wig on, get your thumbs at the back where the label is, put the front of the wig about there and then even up the tabs and then pull it up to your hairline. Very quick experience putting a wig on. So let's try this Jon Renau Scarlett and see what all the fuss is about then. Let's have a look. So I'm just straightening up the ear tabs and I'm just going to lift it up. It pretty much lifted up to my hairline anyway without me having to lift it up. So she's good to go. I'm just checking I've got it up to my hairline and not up too much with this lace front. So I'm going to clip her in. So let me just have a quick check in the mirror. I know obviously it's all in my face. I've put it a little bit high. So let me just have a look. Look at this lace front first of all. Really good lace front on this wig. It's not shiny or anything. Actually, I think I've got it okay. It's just obviously this bit's a little bit high, but I'm going to be covering that anyway. You know, when I'm looking at the lace front on camera, yeah, it says it's a bit high. Let's get it on properly, shall we? And you know, this is why really when you're putting a wig on, you need to do it in front of a mirror instead of doing it on a camera or just slapping it on. Because especially if it's got a lace front and it is rising, when I'm putting this on, it's rising straight away, which is a sign of a really lightweight wig. Because when they're, you know, more heavy in a way, then like the density, the hair, it doesn't rise up as much when you put it on. Let me just, like the Noriko wigs, you really have to push them up to your hairline. Unless they are, you know, a mono or, let me just see what I'm doing with this here. So I want to make sure I get it on right to give you the best, you know, look at this wig. So this is me just getting all that, the baby hairs out of my face a little bit before I move it up. So I'm just going to have a look. It's pretty much where it needs to be. Yeah, that's about right, to be honest. So I'm going to clip her in now. She's in the right position. And, you know, remember you can do that 4-finger thing so you know where it's in the right place. But you can see now, you know, she's perfect. So just check on this side. Yeah, I've got it much better that time. So let's have a look. Scarlett Jon Renau. So first impression, I'm really liking the colour. Even though, as I said, it's a darker colour than I would normally use. Now, it is very much in my face on the right side because I need to adjust the parting. And I'm just going to start with this left side though, just to use my fingers to just kind of get it in some kind of style. And I love how much curl is on this wig. You know, I'm all about the curl anyway. I really like this side. And let me just have a quick look with you at the colour. Look at that. So, you know, I'm not sure how dark it looks to you on, you know, on camera, but it is actually, even though it does look quite dark, it's very rich. You know, so again, this is a colour that I could get away with. Because sometimes I wear darker colours and I look washed out. You know, I look half dead. I look like Morticia. And, you know, I have to be careful what I wear because obviously, you know, my makeup is so boring. And I have been asked to do a little makeup tutorial. It literally takes me 2 minutes to put my makeup on. You'd be surprised. So, you know, I don't want to mess around changing my makeup and, you know, I can't be bothered with all that. I just like to just get up in the morning, slap something on and go, you know. That's what I'm like. So I don't want to have to play with my makeup and change it all the time. And I do find, you know, with this one and with the Stella one that I reviewed in that dark chocolate, it's fine with the makeup I've got. So I'm quite liking it. So all I'm doing right now is just having to mess around with the parting. When I'm playing with the hair feels a lot like Ellen Villa hair. You know, the way it feels. Remember, this is my first Jon Renau wig. So, you know, I'm excited to see what I think and how it feels to me. You know, it feels very realistic, but it reminds me a lot of the way the Ellen Villa wigs feel. And they do some gorgeous curly styles as well. I do like this. I'm really grateful I managed to get this on eBay. You know, so remember, what someone doesn't like, someone's going to love. And that's the most powerful thing. The cap size feels nice. Okay, it does feel a little bit loose. I'll probably have to tighten that up slightly at the back. Other than that, I really like it. Now, you can see there the lace front, and again, it's natural on me because I'm a natural brunette, so it goes quite well. You may prefer it out as party before, but I love these kind of middle partings as well. I'm just using a little bit of heat on my hands to just coax it into style. It reminds me a little bit of the Stella wig, probably though, you know, from Ellen Villa that I tried. From the other one I tried not long ago, the one that's in bad shape I want to get another one of. It reminds me of a longer version of that. But that's just probably because it's a similar colour. So this is definitely a wig I will wear. You know, it's not like I've just bought it and thought, oh, you know, I'll just try it to see what the colour is like. Or this, I wear all my wigs. You know, I'm a daily wig wearer. I buy all these wigs myself. So, you know, I want to get wear out of them. And I know I've only got one head and I can only wear one wig at a time. But it's so nice to have options. You know, and these are an investment. You know, that's why I'm buying these wigs. They're an investment. As long as I'm looking after them and storing them well, they're going to look after me. So these are wigs I'm going to have, hopefully, you know, for a long time, you know. Obviously, I know they say the lifetime on wigs is perhaps a year. But I'm finding with my wigs, they're going to have way more life than that in them. So let's have a look at the side. I really like this wig. I really like this. I might scrunch it a little bit, you know, to get a little bit more curl in this one. But I really like it. It reminds me a lot of the Stella wig. Obviously, the Stella wig is shorter from Ellen Villa. But this Scarlett wig is really nice. So I'm a fan of Jon Renau. So far, so good. Like it. Now again, like I say, you may not like it parted where I've parted it because you can part this anywhere. But I just feel that's flowing nicer for me. You know, you might feel that's a bit too big because obviously it's got a little bit of permatease here. And, you know, when I was thinking about buying this wig, I did have a look on YouTube and have a look at some reviews as we do. And, you know, some people were saying on the wig reviews they don't like it because of the volume. But I mean, I've always loved volume. You know, it took me a while when I first started wearing wigs to get used to it because obviously it's a bit of a shock when you've had your own hair and then you put a wig on with a bit of permatease because you're like, oh my goodness, what's all this height? What's going on? But the more you wear wigs and the more you get used to it, the better it feels and the more natural it looks. And they create that to give it that volume, you know, otherwise it would perhaps be a lifeless piece. So, love it. I'm really liking the colour. Let me just have a look in the mirror. Yeah, I like it. It does remind me a little bit of my mum. Because as I said, this was my mum's colour. And I know it will suit me because of that. So it's really nice. This is definitely a wig I will get in a lighter colour, perhaps a red. You know, I like the length of it. I love how it feels. You know, it's very light to wear. Feels nice on. So yeah, good to go. Love it. So really happy with this one. Looks a lot better now I've had a play with it as well than when I first plonked it on my head. Because obviously I hadn't parted it, so I just put it on as was. I thought, Jon Renau wig, better just try and make sure that it fits me fine. Average size cap fits me lovely. And now I'm wearing it a little bit, I don't think I need to adjust it. If I was going out, I would perhaps just tighten the back up a little bit. But it doesn't really need it, especially when you sew wig clips in, because it's secure anyway. You know, and trust me, when you sew wig clips in, your wig is not falling off. I've worn my wigs on roller coasters with wig clips in, and they've stayed on. So, you know, they're not going to pull off. As long as you make sure they're secured in, and you've clipped them in, you're good to go. But gorgeous little wig, great wig. Love it. So let me know what you think of this wig in the comments section. And, you know, I'm sure so many of you are wearing Jon Renau wigs and you're perhaps thinking, Liz, why are you only getting into Jon Renau wigs now? But, you know, I am quite new still to my wig journey, you know. So, yeah, it was coming up for 2 years in March. I think it will be 2 years. It's gone quick, though. But loving every minute of it. And that's why I'm so grateful that, you know, I can share these videos with you. So, Scarlett from Jon Renau in Fudgsicle, number 6. Have a great day. Sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.